There are so many overpowered manhwa out there. Some are weak, but their determination, hard work, and rigorous training make them strong and masters. This protagonist can even more powerful to the point that we can truly enjoy. Shout out to Double Senpai for requesting this video recommendation. Number 10. Greatest Sword Immortal. Fang Haoshan is a young boy who is deeply in love with a girl called Ning Yu. But her parents are opposed to their relationship. Ning Yu is arranged for marriage to another man. Can he become strong enough to take back his beloved Ning Yu from this man? This manhwa got potential. Despite the romantic-like plot, martial art is more noticeable in this story. This is good, however, because of poor translation and fast-paced, things become a little difficult to understand. But this is a good example of a manhwa that started weak and soon become powerful. This is still worth giving a try. Number 9. Fighting Spirit Mainland. A good-for-nothing who can't awaken his fighting spirit, a disgrace to the Lu family name, the biggest joke in Wuling province. All of this just makes him laugh. He was rejected by his family, hated by his father, and even strangers made fun of him. Eventually, he was disowned and kicked out of the house. But losing everything caused him to become enlightened. He realized that on the Fighting Spirit mainland, only the strong are respected. When his former talent returned, what others saw as genius was nothing more than a joke to him. They call him a demon. As for the plot or the story, it is pretty good. It has potential, although it depends on how they develop the story. It shouldn't be too cliché or underwhelming like the majority from other cultivation manhwa. Art is not big. It's similar to other low-quality manhwa but about to reach average quality. Overall, if you are bored or have nothing else to read, it will be very interesting for sure. Number 8. Shinsu Gel Sword. Musong, a young worker at a restaurant, dreams of winning the heart of So-young, the youngest daughter of renowned family. He decides to become Shinsu Gel Blade, a term coined after a convicted swordsman who places beauty above everything. By a chance of luck, Musong gains a handbook written by a legendary master and receives an unknown power. This is a great manhwa with great story. I like it so much. It's such a shame it's so underrated. Try it, you won't regret it. Number 7. Martial in Verse. In Tianwu continent, the strong dominates. Feng Hao, eldest son of Feng clan, had been considered to be trashed despite possessing a peerless physique and had been repeatedly humiliated. With luck, his physique changed, allowing him to reverse his fate. He used an aberrant crystal to forge his flesh and receive the ultimate body. The moment that he controlled the void is the moment that he shattered the heaven and earth and slay all. This kinda resemble Martial Peter. The main character has a moderate temperament and will only attempt to destroy if provoked at this level. He shows mercy to those who regret their actions, and the fights are not boring at all. The pace is good, the fights are never overly long. It could have more substance, but there seems to be a bigger plot underlying the teen's trial and tribulation, and you will meet several interesting characters along the way. Number 6. Dragon King of the World. On the boundless land, big events were happening to change the future. The country was plunged into politics chaos. The emperor on the throne was in danger as many other people didn't believe in fate that the present emperor was destined one, and they wanted to take the throne. In their eyes, any one of them was qualified to be an emperor. Under such circumstance, hundreds of social forces got entangled with each other. This is a typical Chinese manhwa that will hook you from the start. The art is good and the fight scenes are promising. The plot is interesting and it already has a lot of chapters that you can surely enjoy. Check it out, it's a good manhwa to pass some time. Number 5. Trample in the River of Immortality. When Qin Li realized that dignity can only become defended by strength, he took the predestination astrolabe and embarked on the path to become a god. He used his blood to write an immortal saga of demons, gods, and Buddhas, a few people transcending the three realms and seeing only inches beyond. The first few chapters is not engaging, but soon it will be more interesting. You will feel like life is really unfair in this manhwa. The main character uses his brain here rather than offending people left and right. Our main character doesn't belong to any sect, just a loose cultivator. You just want to gain strength to be not looked down or mocked. Then there's little drama, little romance, and world building. Overall, it's worth giving a try. Number 4. Wizard's Martial World. At the age of 78, mid-run, an archmage is still searching for a way to reach 8th circle. Then he suddenly turned into a child. Will he be able to recover mana from his past life and become the archmage of the 9th circle? This is the story of archmage struggle in the Murim. This is good. I love the concept of mage turned martial artist. What a different idea. Not everyone might like this because of being unique, and the characters as well as the art is also unusual. But overall, it's promising. This might be your cup of tea. Number 3. Lighting Degree. A young orphan was alone in the world until he meets the master of a secret form of martial arts. To learn these otherworldly techniques, he will need to endure years of sadistic creatures grueling and weird training. But why does he have to do the laundry, cook meals, or play instrument to learn martial arts anyway? If he can survive long enough, he just might be able to wield the unstoppable lighting knives. Will he make the cut or be sliced down to pieces? I really like how we watch the main character get stronger as if he wasn't overpowered right away. But once he matures, boy, this man is a beast. I love it so much. The arcs are so entertaining, especially when the MC got disciples. All in all, such a great read that is criminally underrated. This will definitely give you an experience that you have never had before. And I think this story you should get more credit for great stories that will pull you in its development. Although the story starts slow, but when you get to a certain scene, you can stop reading the chapters. Number 2. Chronicles of Heavenly Demon. In an ancient world where martial art reigns supreme, Hunsong can only watch as his master brutally beaten to death after false accusation of practicing forbidden demonic arts. Even after a valiant fight, he fails to kill those responsible and face his own end. But fate has other plans. Instead of taking his last breath, he awakened as a child, training to be an elite soldier of a demonic sect. Now, Hunsong must embrace the demonic art and harness power in his ultimate quest for revenge. Next to Legend of Northern Blade, this manhwa bright shines among the best cultivation-like manhwa. Do not stop with the art at the beginning. It becomes way better after some scan. Indeed, the main character is smart and a hard worker. The more you read this work of art, the more you want to know, and the more distressed seeing the last scan arriving, meaning at least a week waiting for a new update. But each period of waiting is worth considering the quality of the plot and the art. Number 1. Scholar's Reincarnation. A martial artist claiming himself to be a murderer is defeated by a suicide attack in a battle and is reborn as a firstborn child to a local lord. Having a fresh start, a warm family, and a little sister to protect, he decides to become a better person in his new life. It is one of the best manhwa of our generation. The martial art action scene is one of the kind that you will truly enjoy. The plot is interesting, plus it is an isekai. There is a little spark of romance but not too overpowered to ruin the entire manhwa. This is not like any manhwa that only talks about reincarnation and martial arts because it has a very good world building and it has a completely decent fighting elements. Every character has its own character and mood. I highly recommend this even for those who only begin reading martial art manhwas. That's all for today. Hope you enjoyed this list. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon. If you like this video, hit that like button, okay? Stay safe, let's enjoy the manhwas, and see you on my next video.